My story is come from a history of alcoholism. Started drinking when I was 10 years old. I just recently, last 8 months, tried to get a handle on it. And I had gotten to a condition where I couldn't walk. So I couldn't walk. I was living out in the park, Mill Point, and I was, pretty much just laying out there all the time, 24/7. I couldn't move, so there wasn't nothing else for me to do but lay there. If I could prop myself up, sit up, and God, through the H.E.L.P organization, decided for whatever reason that God does decide. Why I'm even alive, I don't know. I guess, I certainly haven't done anything to try and stay alive. I've done just about everything I could do to kill myself, but for some reason I was still alive, and so God, through the H.E.L.P organization, stepped in and helped me out, got me out of the park, and got me back to this condition that I'm in now. I can walk, and I can do things. I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but I can walk. I can do a little something. I'm not physical like I was, but I've gotten really like, I guess you could say about the difference between night and day as far as my physical condition is concerned. Wow, I couldn't even walk, and here I am riding a bicycle and doing various, odd jobs, whatever H.E.L.P asked me to do, and I've gotten a lot closer with my family. Going to church all the time, and my mom and dad smile at me now. My grandmother, my brothers and sisters smile, say they're proud of me. I tell them it's not me, it's God. Mm-hmm. And people on the street say, "Man, you're doing so good. I'm proud of you." I say, "Hey, it's not me. Mm-hmm. It's not Robert Sarge. It's God. It's God and His Son, Jesus Christ." That's what I tell them. I can't take the credit for nothing, because all I did was try and kill myself. Mm-hmm. And it's like a miracle. God just stepped in all of a sudden, through the H.E.L.P organization, and, came down, picked me up, And so, here I am.
What do the people on the street say when you give them that answer?
Some of them say, yeah, and some of them agree, and, some of them don't really have much of a reaction. And of course, I've been on the street basically all my life, 35 years off and on, so, hey, I can understand, because when I was out there, when I was on the street, I wasn't, how would you say, I wasn't God this and God that, and Jesus and His Son, and, all that. I recognized God because I was brought up in the church all my life. Well, not all my life. And when I got old enough to do what I wanted to do, of course, I left the church. But so I had a background in church, but I wasn't trying to really get any closer to God or anything like that. I recognized God and His Son, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't active. And so, but as far as people on the street, some of them, they agree, and, some of them are just like, lukewarm, or, yeah, so.
Yeah. Not necessarily what they say, but it's what they're thinking and the impression you're making on them.
Well, I just, basically judge from their reaction, some of them.
Let me speak on something. The same thing he talking about, we all three, each one of them been through it. Okay, now, no guys out there on the sidewalk, they say, "Sarge, you looking real good." They might tell Tom the same thing. Ben, you doing the same thing. You're doing good. They can help themselves out if you really want to help yourself out. I can't go out there, "Come on, Thomas, come on, let me give you some help." I can't do that to that man. I can't do that to Sarge. You got to have the willpower to help your own self out. If you won't have the willpower, you will be able to rest your life in the corner. Rest of your life. The only way you can help yourself out, you will pray to the good man upstairs every night and every morning. He will bless you. He will keep you off the sidewalk. If you don't pray every night, you pray to the devil, you worship the devil, you will be up there.
Well, he'll give you a way to get out of it.
That's
He's
right.
not going to keep you out of it.
Right, understand?
That's on you to take care of.
One of the things I'm stressing to Ben is that we are on his time schedule.
Right.
We're not on our time schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So when God wants to move in your life,
Right,
he's going to make things happen that you can move.
right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I keep saying you're going to get a job.
Right.
It's just when God makes the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The only thing I do right now is just have patience, like that.
Don't give up.
No, don't give up like
I mean,
a
God can be testing you right now.
Right.
If you say you give up on God and turn your back, then,
Right.
you know, Satan's won out.
You're right.
But God could be testing you.
That's
you know?
right. You're definitely right, Butch.
You know, going back to what you said, I just found that out within a couple of months ago, because I was listening to things spiritual, and especially sermon. And the preacher said, when you're going through your hard times, you better count them as joy, because God is testing you out to see how you're going to handle it. Because like I say, when I had lost my job, I felt like giving up. And the enemy was dictating all this to my head, that your age, you can't get a job. And it wasn't that I wasn't trying to get a job, and I was going to places that I knew and I had the experience to get it. But because I'm an ex-felon, and because of my age, he kept dictating this to me. So one day I was walking down Bradfield Road, and God always speaks to me. And he asked me, he said, when are you going to stop being God and get out of the way and let me be God? And I never thought of it like that. So this lady, one day I went to this place, she said, you know, it's a blessing that